which the market is demanding. We have customer-centric development. So we pay focus in the agile development. The focus is on customer requirements. The focus is on customer needs. It's a user-driven innovations that we are talking about. So agile and lean methodologies are some of them which focus on quickly responding to the customer.
Keep driver when we are talking about digital products today. So we use data to guide the product design, product development, and optimization. And with agile through its methodologies, transform.
There is a need of collaboration into cross-functional teams, integration with emerging technologies, which we can never keep it at the back end, and continuous improvement and iteration. Products are no longer finished. They are always, continuously improving, continuously updating till they reach their life cycles. So continuous improvement and iteration is a key aspect of any product. There is not a start and end to a product. Of course, there is a start, but through iterations, a product tries to achieve its maximum, try to achieve its optimum. So these are all the aspects, okay, overview of product development in the digital age. This is what a product now expects from the background methodology that you are trying to focus on. So this is the introduction to digital product development. Let us go ahead into need for modern product development methodology. Why do we need the modern product development methodologies? Weren't our traditional methodologies enough to tackle all those requirements which I just talked about? So modern methodologies like agile and data-driven approaches are uniquely equipped to address the dynamic challenges that are given by the digital product. They empower teams to be more adaptive, to be more customer centric and data informed, driving into continuous innovation and faster time to market. So new methodologies are built in such a way that aim to incorporate all the needs of current product. That is why our focus is moving away from the traditional development methodologies to these new methodologies, which are agile and digital data driven product development, which I will be focusing. Coming up, of course, it empowers the teams to be more powerful, okay, driving into continuous innovation and faster time to market. Let us discuss about the agile methodology first. So till now we have discussed about what is the need of what is the need of current product development market and how the current the recent methodologies, okay, the digital methodologies can help in achievement of those goals. Let us now discuss about agile methodology. So agile methodology in digital product development is an iterative and flexible approach. So remember the two key points. It's an iterative and flexible approach which is focused on delivering functional product increments quickly. So you are delivering functional product increments quickly to the market. So maybe you are not waiting for the whole product to be developed and launched to the market. You are delivering product to the market with smaller increments and smaller working models, and keep on improving with the feedbacks that you are getting. It emphasizes on collaboration, customer feedbacks, adaptability, and allowing the teams to continuously refine and improve the product. So you keep on improving and refining the product, keep on incorporating the user needs, keep on incorporating the changing market conditions into that. So this is what we are doing in this product. Going ahead, it emphasizes on collaboration, it emphasizes on customer feedback and adaptability. So this product development, it emphasizes on collaboration, customer feedback, and adaptability. So all of this are achieved through our agile methodology. And of course, the teams are continuously refining the product, continuously making it fit as per the customer needs. Moving ahead into key principles of agile for digital products. So if I want to talk about the key principles, they include that it's an iterative process. There is an iterative progress in the product. There is collaboration, strong collaboration among the teammates, strong collaboration with the among various teams and with the customer. It is a customer centric approach. Okay, we are prioritizing the customer feedback at every stage. So customer is closely involved with the product development. Of course, we can see that it is incorporating the customer feedback so quickly. So the product is, of course, very flexible. The methodology is flexible and it has faster time to market. Because we are launching smaller iterations of it to the market. We are not waiting for the complete product to be launched. These small working models are being launched in the market. And according to the feedbacks, the new version, the new increments are coming up. So it has faster time to market. So these are all the key principles that we can notice in when we are talking about agile methodology. Let us go ahead and have an example to show you how agile drives digital product development. So I'm taking an example. Consider a banking scenario. Okay, so suppose a banking organization approached my company and they asked me to develop maybe a mobile banking app. So this banking app development, is to improve, of course, the customer engagement, to streamline the banking services. Okay, we all have been using these mobile banking apps, so we all know it is for a larger customer engagement to have a seamless and streamline the banking services. Now, in this process, I'm taking a small scenario with some cases to show you how I am adapting to all these steps, how I am doing the rapid market changes, delivering to continuous value, fostering to the fostering innovation through collaboration, minimizing the risk, and accelerating the time to market. How I am doing all this, I'm going to show you through this particular scenario. So, firstly, talking about adapting to market changes. So, suppose the team notices, when they have delivered an iteration, they notice that there is an increase in the trend in mobile payment solutions, which was not there in the earlier iteration. So they will quickly incorporate a module which can support contactless payments. Okay, so suppose a new need arrived that hey, in the banking mobile app, let us have a mobile payment option as well. So this is an example through which how they got a feedback from the customer, feedback from the market, which they have incorporated in their upcoming iteration. Delivering continuous value. So through bi-weekly, like in agile methodologies, they have bi-weekly meetings, which are known as sprints. The team releases updates in new functionalities like budgeting tools, real-time transaction alerts, etc. So we can deliver continuous value through each of our iterations, apart from fixing the bugs in the previous model that we have released. We are fostering innovation through collaboration. So because there is weekly brainstorming, the daily stand-up calls that are going on. So through this, we are, providing a chance of collaboration and fostering innovation through those collaborations. Okay, so updates like biometric authentication, improving user trust, safety, getting better user engagement could be the points that could come up when people are having these daily sprints or daily calls. Also, we can minimize the risk early. So the prototype of the app is shared with selected customers for feedback. So we are trying to minimize the risk early. We are not waiting for the end market release to get the actual feedbacks. So we are minimizing the risk early. So suppose there is a testing concern, testing done that revealed that there's a concern in navigation. Some of the things are not looking seamless. So your team can act on that feedback and refine the interface, minimizing the risk of user frustration when the product is launched. Lastly, of course, there will be an acceleration in the team of time to market the product. Agile approach enables the team to launch the app in quick time. Okay, maybe in 5 to 6 months the product could be launched instead of anticipated 1 year or 10 months or 9 months. So instead of a larger time to deliver the whole product, because we are delivering the product in smaller portions, we can have a faster time to market, allowing the bank to attract new tech savvy customers, complete it effectively with other digital banking services. So it's a competitive market. You are late, if you are early, you are the winner. If you are late, your product could be, the other competitors could have captured the market. So this approach focuses on keeping you, in the business, keeping you with new innovations in the business. So this is an example which shows that how Agile can drive a digital product. So this is a brief from me about Agile approach. Similarly, approaching our next topic, which is data-driven decision making. So talking about data-driven decision making. So data-driven decision making basically is a process that involves making strategic business decisions based on data analysis and interpretation. So rather than having an intuition to drive your business or a personal experience of yours or someone else or your family trade that has been going on to drive the business, you are using the data as a driver for the business. It integrates quantitative and qualitative data from various sources to inform decision making. So you can enhance accuracy, accountability, and overall effectiveness through this. So this one is a very, very important aspect of driving today's digital products or today's digital era. In today's digital era. Moving ahead with the key aspects of it, so we can be more informed. We can take more informed decision making. Of course, it enhances accuracy because you are relying on a data, not on a person or intuition. It has more accountability and overall effectiveness. So it has been proven that when you talk with the backup data, when you take decisions with the data in the background, the decisions are prone to be more successful, prone to be more effective. Going ahead with the key features of data-driven product development. So it involves data collection, data analysis. We can have quantitative matrices where we can measure data such as sales figures, user engagement rates, financial performances to evaluate options and forecast outcomes. So this is what we can do when we are developing the product through digital data-driven methodology. We can have real-time insights, we can take informed decisions, and of course we can thrive for continuous improvement. So these are all the aspects, or these are all the key features which drive a data-driven product development approach. So there is data collection, data analysis, quantitative matrices we have in place. We have data-driven decision making, we have real-time insights, continuous improvement, and functional collaboration. So these are all the key aspects which drive to the success of our product development and management. Going ahead with the how agile can drive the digital era. Okay, how agile can drive the product development. Again, I will be taking the same example of maybe developing a mobile banking app for a bank, for a financial service provider. So the bank is again developing a new mobile banking application to enhance customer engagement and of course to streamline their services. So how we can have enhanced product insights? So team may be analyzing user behavior. So team will be analyzing the user behavior. Yeah. Okay, so team may be analyzing the user behavior, and they will be incorporating the user behaviors which are given to them through the insight into the design of the new application. So instead of going by some consideration from a team, from a person, we go by the data. Okay, we are taking informed feature prioritization by taking the reviews of user feedbacks on transaction data. The team identifies that, hey, the budgeting tool is highly requested. So let us create that. So instead of a manager from the bank or a spokesperson from the bank saying that this is the tool we need, we will go by the data-driven feedbacks. We will improve the user experience. So we are going to improve the user experience. I think it is the next slide. Yeah, you can change. Yes. Okay. So when we are talking about improved user experience. So continuous monitoring of user interactions using beta testing reveals the confusion about what the user has been experiencing, what we were trying to deliver. Faster iterations, so real-time analytics allow the team to quickly access which features are interdependent after launch, which features need to be improved, where are the problems, etc. Effective risk management. So data analysis highlights a spike in security related insecurities when we are doing testing. So because everything is driven, so you can see that during testing phases, if there is a spike in the security related stuff, in the safety related stuff, the team can address the potential vulnerabilities of your system immediately. So instead of product launching to the market, getting all the bad publicity from the market, you can do it internally with your data analysis which you are getting from the testing. Again, you can target the stuff, marketing strategies you can target. So you can decide that what are the customer demographics and behaviors. You can, ask your marketing team to create targeted campaigns to promote the app's launch to users most likely benefits and its features. Like, you can address young professionals, you can address a particular gender, you can address a particular kind of customers, particular age group of customers, etc. So targeted marketing strategies can easily be launched because you have the data speaking that we need this kind of marketing, or this kind of customers are most interested in these kind of applications. You can track your performance. Yeah, that is quite obvious. You can track the performance. You can have evidence-based innovation. So data-driven, methodology is all about taking data-driven decisions, taking evidence-based decisions. Okay, not taking it out of the air that, hey, this is what I feel today and I'm going to launch it. Of course, the product has this kind of methodology has increased accountability. So decisions are made based on data analysis. They are documented. That creates transparency. We know that why today this decision has been made to launch a mobile app, to have high security, to have biometric included in this application, because I had such data. Why it was asked me to launch this product specifically for a younger market, or specifically for the teenagers, or maybe for the retired people, because I had data. So all this process is properly documented, which makes it more accountable. So it's not like we have to remember that in this meeting, this person has said that we have to go through it, and later, we all can save from the hassle of, putting something into light that, okay, it was because of you. So data is accountable for all your decisions, and it aligns with your business goals. So data insights ensure that the applications that you are developing, the softwares that you are developing aligns with bank's broader objectives. Like bank wants to increase the digital engagement, they want improved customer retention, they want, ultimately they want contribution to bank's strategic success. So all these things could be achieved by this data-driven approach. Yeah. So these two are the approaches that, there are many more approaches that in many more modern methodologies which are available. So in my today's discussion, we focused on agile and data-driven product approaches to enable teams to, swiftly, adapt to dynamic challenges in the digital product development. So when the product development, the kind of product expectation is new, so the methodology is of course supposed to be new to tackle the needs. So through these methodologies, we can ensure continuous improvement and alignment with the market demands. So yeah, so this is what I have to say regarding these two approaches. I will now request my fellow colleague, my esteemed colleague, Dr. Suman, to come in and guide us on the further methodologies and the approaches which drive the success for digital products. So over to you, Dr. Suman. Thank you so much, everyone, for being there, coming out, and listening to our masterclass. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Preeti, for incited explanation. So I am here to take it further. Before we understand other two key pillars, let me introduce myself. So I am Dr. Suman Mathur, and this is my brief profile. So now let's proceed further to discuss about other two pillars. As you can see here, when we talk about customer centric approach, as Preeti has already discussed. So, in this further sections, I'll emphasize on user centric approach and reducing cost, including higher efficiency. Right? So, user centric approach allows to understand the priorities that comprises needs, behaviors, and preferences. So remember, this approach put the user at the center of the process, right? So it includes many aspects. So here we will be focusing among them few aspects that will actually help you to understand in this digital space how we carry out this project development process, and we may efficiently perform or bring a product in this current environment, which is challenging because information is widely available and people are coming up every day with new approaches. So let's focus on these three aspects to understand what this customer centric approach we mean. So here let's understand first proactive approach. So here this proactive approach we mean a movement that is away from standard reactive techniques. For example, our surveys or focus groups, right? So organizations are embracing a more innovative strategy that includes proactive collection of real-time insights related to user behavior and preferences. And here we use AI tools, artificial intelligence tools. And remember, this approach includes advanced research techniques such as eye tracking, right? Biometrics, as PT has already indicated, and cognitive load testing, which helps you to uncover implicit demands that users may not be consciously aware of. So this ensures that products fulfill both explicit and implicit requirements. So let's consider one example here. So you remember earlier, we were using passwords to unlock our mobile devices, our computing devices. But today, we have inbuilt features, right? Such as facial recognition and fingerprints in it. So you can unlock your devices using your Face ID. And remember, it's a very simple and secure method to protect your device, right? So today we are using these developments in this current products, right? Now moving further, we actually providing a convenience by using this such facilities. Now here we are talking about user experience and user interface. So, what does it mean, user experience and user interface? It refers to the overall user experience. When you interact with a product or services, it includes our feelings, our perceptions, and our reactions also. That is during the product usage, or when we actually interface or we interact with the products. It can be ease of use, right? It can be your emotional experience, right? So remember, it also includes the importance of design and aesthetic also, right? So, for example, here we can see in this image, what you can see here, the emotional, connect. This approach, as I have mentioned, you can actually interact with your device and you share your emotional connect. So people do actually understand how effectively they can use it. So they, here you have user friendly menus, right? We have multiple options available through through we can actually interact. If we want to apply something, we want to order something, so we are using these user friendly devices with user friendly interface, and it helps you to navigate easily. Users have the ability to connect with these features, and they actually understand the functionality, and it helps to minimize the cognitive pressure also. You don't have to struggle to understand how to use, because all the options, all the system of steps are very user friendly, and in some cases product development community is providing you proper instructions, right? For example, if we use our mobile phones, right? So, and you can see whether you are using any app, a specific app, or you are using some app, programming applications. So we have some steps given here how to install your app, right? So some help menus are there which guides you how to work, how to use these devices, these apps, these applications, these services online. So this enhance your experience, right? So it provides you very user friendly interface, and you can use it very effortlessly, correct? So that is the main purpose of this user friendly feature. Now, moving further, if you see here, modular scalable design. What does it mean? It includes the creating a product in small and separate parts. Meaning, we do not develop an entire product in one go. We divide it into small parts, and then we compile it. You might have observed this
practice is widely available when we use furnitures, right? Today, furnitures are customized, right? So, and you can use them for multiple purposes. So, that is the main purpose of providing modular and scalable design. And they actually help you to change, so, or to bring some innovative approach in the usage also. For example, if we are using some furniture such as dining table, so people are converting it into, when they have to dine, they convert into dining table, and else they sometimes use it as a study table also. So there are certain attachments which you can just disconnect and use it as a study table, right? So these are the main functions of using your modular and scalable designs. It can adjust as per your need. That is why it is one of the user centric aspect, because we are considering user always in our mind, and it helps you to provide flexibility also, right? Now, moving further, this is the next one, that is minimum viable product. What does it mean? It means that you can launch simple version of the product, and immediately you can bring this into the market for testing purpose. And once you gather feedback about this uh, particular product, then you can improve it as per the feedbacks you receive. So because here you have opportunity to improve, as Preeti has rightly mentioned, that start of the product is there, but there is no finish, right? So here, minimum viable product, we mean we bring a product in the market. For example, you might have seen always when new any application we introduce in the market, there is a beta version we first introduce, right? And that helps them to understand whether the functionalities are proper, it's meeting, and it is actually connected with the lean product development process also. Because here we are avoiding waste and maximizing the value, right? So here I would like to mention the example of Netflix. So what this Netflix, apply, they actually understand the user behavior, their demographics, right? And then they design their content. And once they identify the requirements and the behavior of the consumers or the customers, then they design their content management system. And again, it is user centric, right? Because they have the under better understanding about the user's interest, right? So they shape their product based on the real user's requirement, and this helps them to grow their business. As there are multiple companies there in related to your domain also, if whether it is about app development or it is about some other products, right? So we have to understand the user demand, user need, and what they actually want. So this can be possible when you conduct and when you gather information. So that's the way Netflix also designing and managing their content uh, management system, right? Now, moving further, The next one is outsourcing and collaboration. Here, outsourcing and collaboration, we mean that uh, we as an organization do not need to hire expertise in all domains, right? So here we may focus on certain specialized activities, and rest of the activities we can outsource. We can collaborate with external entities who have a specific expertise in that specific task or domain. This can save actually your time, and also it will help you to ensure high quality products. So here I'll give you an example of Apple. So what these Apple people do, they collaborate with external specialist expertise who have that better infrastructure to provide high quality components. They don't develop all the components at their place. So what they do, they have identified the specialist in the specific domain, and they only focuses on designing and marketing the product. So they outsource the manufacturing and production of different components to the companies. So let me give you here example. For example, for the assembling of iPhone. So Apple actually collaborated with this Foxconn. So they work for them for assembling the iPhones. Similarly, Samsung also provides certain chips which are required in iPhone. So they don't develop everything at their own place. They collaborate with the external entities, and then they shape the product. And this practice help organizations to complete tasks on time. They can complete their projects on time and bring their products in the market, right? So these are the different ways that organizations actually manages this user centric aspect. Remember, these all approaches focuses on the development of solutions and address the real world problems. It helps them to improve the user experience and ensure usability, satisfaction, and engagement with the product. Right now, let's focus on the last aspect, that is reducing cost and higher efficiency. Now, here, when we talk about cost reduction, this we can actually understand by two different goals. First is we have to understand that if we are reducing cost, that does not mean we are compromising with the quality, right? So, besides the agile methodologies, reducing cost and achieving higher efficiency are two important goals that help organizations to deliver high quality products faster with limited resources at a lower cost. Now, here, how you can provide the product with a minimal cost? Minimal cost here as per the requirement, right? And without compromising with the quality. So here we actually use certain or we adapt certain technologies and approaches, right? So here I'll just explain a few of them. So first is our cloud based platform. So what does it mean? These cloud based tools allows businesses to access services uh, through various service providers, right? So they want to store data, they want to use computing powers without investing on the infrastructure. So the flexibility gives you, this cloud platform allows you to apply or to use the services as and when it is required. And remember, this is the cost is based on the usage, right? So here we are saving our cost as and when we require or we need those services, we'll just use those services, and based on the usage we'll pay, right? So it allows us to save the cost, right? Now, moving further, if you see here, the next one is automation of repetitive task. What is this repetitive task we mean? Repetitive task here we mean to allow organizations to innovate more quickly by releasing resources for more complicated activities, right? So we can improve the accuracy and speed of routine processes, right? So we have some specific tools. As earlier we have mentioned AI tools. So tools are available. We'll make them, if we can use them effectively, and we can improve our interaction with the repetitive tasks, and this can perform automatically. For example, if you want to gather data related to equity investments, so here you require everyday's data to understand what is the scenario, whether this is the right time to invest, or to identify the sources or the propositions which you can use for appropriate investment, right? So you require data on daily basis. So there are tools which you can use to gather data automatically in your system, and then you can use it as per your requirement, right? So that is the main advantage of using automated repetitive task. This will help you to use tools which actually help you to minimize the interaction every day with the same activity. Now moving further, the next one is continuous integration and continuous delivery. What does it mean? Today we speed up our product development process, right? And we minimize the time we spend in the development process. So what we have to do, we have to identify what are the new features available, and how we can manage the risks, right? And also we have to identify whether the probability of risk is high or low. So here we can use this CI and CD approach, that is continuous integration and continuous delivery, which directly links to the earlier statement, as Preeti has mentioned, that a product starts but never finishes, because we want to integrate the changes. As and when there is a change, we immediately have to integrate. And this helps you. You don't have to develop every time a new product, right? You can bring the certain changes. Consider an example of Microsoft Windows. We are coming up, you might have observed there are always a new version arrives, right? And this does not mean that earlier version is invalid, but the new version comes with the new advanced functions, advanced features, which actually helps to enhance your work efficiency, right? So the developers include new features so that you can perform your task effectively, and that will help you to minimize the cost, right? And also you can spend less time in completing the certain task, correct? Okay. Then last but not least, the last one is smart scaling. What is smart scaling we mean? Smart scaling we mean efficiently adjust the resources alignment as per the demand. So we have to avoid excessive expenditure, right? Excessive expenditure on which we have, either it is on infrastructure or in gathering the resources, right? So this is what the smart scaling. We need to align our resources as per the demand. And nowadays, in current digital space, this is an important, aspect here. Because if you are smartly scaling your resources, meaning you will able to manage the market fluctuations, because higher volatility is there, right? The demands are changing rapidly, because we believe that something new we have to use. And this is what the encouraging the developers, product developers, they actually identify, understand your need, and then come up with the new product as per your thinking, as per your requirement. So together, these strategies will help your business to balance the need for innovation from financial sustainability, and also allows you to deliver high quality products faster and at reasonable, or you can say the lower cost, right? So here, let me give you an example, right? So can you see what is this, right? So this is our driverless car. And today, we have seen that Tesla has already done one pilot testing, and they are claiming that they will be soon coming up in the market with this driverless car. So this is an example of your high, one example of user centric approach. So here in this case, if you see its design, the main feature is driverless car. So you don't have to bother if you don't know how to drive, right? So the feature which people have understood here, the need. So need is that we want a hassle-free journey, right? So meaning we want convenience, right? So anyone can book a cab. They don't have to understand how to use that car, or how to manage with the driver. That is also one challenging proposition. How to guide the driver in which location you want to reach, right? So you need to program, and then you can sit with the options and then operate it yourself. And regardless of age, even your parents, right? So they can also travel without any risk, right? So it allows real time tracking also. So this is the need people have understood, and that is why they are of the opinion that driverless cars are one of the unique product which we have to bring in today's market. Right now, here, if you see the preferences, now what type of preferences they have observed here? Preferences here, people can travel anytime, 24 into 7, right? So, and also these preferences includes that these vehicles are equipped with eco-friendly feature, right? And in current environment, which is one of the important issue, right? So these preferences are helping them to understand, and these people have decided to come up with this product. And the behavior here, I mean, that vehicle is built with unique features which is helping you or which is providing you flexibility, which is one of the important thing, and it is ideal for the people who, as I have mentioned, who are not familiar with the driving, right? And also who do not have or who do not own the cars, right? So people can customize the settings. They can even features such as temperature and music. All the facilities are already available on the dashboard. You can just use them, fix as per your requirement. And finally, the cost, right? So here, as you can see, this is driverless car, right? You don't need driver, so you are reducing wages. You don't have to pay wages to the salary, so no labor cost is there on daily basis, correct? So this will help the people or the product companies who are launching this product. They can provide affordable fares, right? And also this can help them to use vehicle 24 into 7, correct? So these are all advantages of this feature. So here you can see we have discussed about data driven approach, we have discussed about customer centric and user driven approach, personalized approach, technology, and also local environment. Now remember here, when we talk about our this specific feature, because everything is data driven, and this data we gather from multiple sources, right? So we do not focus on only in one country. So beyond the boundaries, we try to use this product. So when we develop any product, we consider this local environment, right? So this brings us to conclude our this session. So let me tell you one thing here. Since we have discussed about designing any product, we need to think beyond the boundaries, as I have mentioned, right? And we at Regenesis also focus on this local environment. It is evident in Regenesis culture. Our graduate attributes also talks about global outlook, because at Regenesis we believe we assist our learners to understand the global environment and work efficiently and effectively in their workplace, because they are not only from one country, they have to manage other countries also, their environment also. So we at Regenesis help you to understand and develop such abilities, capabilities in your domain, and helps you to understand that. So now I'll conclude my session here, and I would like to mention here that we at Regenesis offer many multiple courses. If you think these courses are relevant as per your requirement and may enhance your efficiency and may enhance your knowledge, you may reach to the team for more information. So thank you everyone for attending this session, and I believe you have gained knowledge from this master class. Happy learning to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Is that it? We only had 6 to 10 days. What?
Yeah, it ended.